Hey guys, GreenVeil Game, welcome back to part 2 of my Jurassic Park novel canon map tour. So yeah, since last time when we barely had anything done, I've made quite a lot of progress, but without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off here at the Helipad, which I tried to take into, well, I don't think it was really well described in the novel, so I took some initiative with it, made some of my own design creative freedoms, but the waterfall from the waterfall is just too iconic to leave it out, so I had to incorporate some kind of waterfall. We're not going to take off in that helicopter because, whilst I can fly them, I don't exactly understand how to land them yet. So when this map is eventually public, once I finish it, you guys can download it, this is hopefully going to be where your journey on the map will begin. So downstairs, this cat probably won't be here in the actual final download, but we'll ignore that. So it's a nice grove of palm trees, that they're not palm trees, but they're the closest thing we have, and other palm trees. Now, this grove here, you can't see my cursor, but it's going to spread from here. It's going to probably go all the way out to where that fence is. And there'll be roads, but no roads at the moment. Still a work in progress. So we'll start off by heading to... We'll head to the Safari Lodge. That's the most complete thing we have. This is where the park's future guests would be staying. So we've got all enclosed with a fence, because for anyone who hasn't read the book, essentially, there was a dinosaur escape, and as a result, they built these fences to try and protect the visitors. They also put bars on the top of these glass pyramids, but I couldn't incorporate that without it looking stupid, so I didn't. Okay, so you arrive here, we've got luxurious Jurassic Park doors. I've become rather reliant on these builds, I'm not going to lie, with stone walls, because I think they look nice. So we'll do the exterior first, it's finished. So we have our foliage everywhere. These are all your prehistoric plants, which are apparently poisonous. I assure you they're not. You can climb on them, though, so close enough. We have the swimming pool. Very nice, which is designed perfectly, so if you want to recreate the scene in the book, you can run off its roof and jump into the pool to escape the raptors. Very nice. Over here we have the tennis courts, which I've said it before and I'll say it again, don't really look much like tennis courts, but you can play it. The idea is like if you were playing this, say you had a friend and you wanted to play this with, you would throw your block, and then they would be on the other side to catch it, throw it back, whoever drops it loses, I guess. 10 out of 10 knowledge of tennis, GreenVeil, 10 out of 10. Alright, we'll head into the Safari Lodge before I embarrass myself further. Probably should have put trapdoors. Not trapdoors, pressure plates. So this isn't quite done. This is currently where we store the air, but when it's done, this is going to be where the lobby is, where you like check in and all that. And it's raining. Turn that off. Don't ruin my video. And this is like the seating / dining area. We've got a strange clash of acacia tables and jungle chairs. This will be like Hullington. Anyway, onto the rooms. Now this corridor, as I say, this looks brilliant, I think. I've become, as I say, really reliant on stone walls, but they look like a doorway. It looks ornate. This really fits with the spared, no expense style. And before we check the rooms out, we'll go up here. This is the little, how can I describe this? This is the way to the roof door. So you get on the roof, ignore these. These are just like, I don't know what they are. They need something to make the roof look a bit less bland. Essentially, there's a scene where Dr. Harding, the vet, he tries to let Ellie into the Safari Lodge to save her from the raptors. He's like, "Oh, come on!" And then the raptor comes, attacks him. He's like, "Ah!" He closes the door. He doesn't place grass in the real thing. I apologize for terrible acting. So I'll show you around one of the rooms. So we've got the bed. We've got 2 cabinets. We've got table and chairs. So you want to eat your food, or you want to, I don't know, just sit at a table. And we have the TV. Whoops, and some grass. TV and the couch / chair and channels that do not exist. We will fix that later, I swear. We won't. We definitely won't. So I might add a bit more of those rooms in the future, but for now I'd say they're pretty good. Right, now we'll fly on to see the... Well, I'll get stuck in the door first, but we'll go and see the Raptor Pen. Raptor Holding Pen, I should add. Now this is a lot different to the movie one. I'd say the movie design is cooler, but we must follow the book. Before we do that, this is the goat pen. This is we feed to the raptors. Thankfully, Jurassic Park has goats, so I didn't have to use sheep once. They're very loud, and I'm now going to move on. This is the Raptor Pen. Now, there were meant to be 8 raptors in here, but they kept crashing the game, so we're down to 1. One raptor that just murdered an ocelot. You sicko. And that's the one side effect of all the ocelots that's spawning. On the bright side, the raptors have got constant food. So here's the pen. This is one of the only things that has trees in it, which is why it looks a bit weird at the moment. Expertly disguised the feeders. Some fallen logs. Little water source, waterfall. Whoa. The raptor is not happy. I'm not entirely sure why. Oh, it's stalking ocelots. We had to watch a raptor hunt in action. I told you not to play with your food. Also, this wasn't here last time. This is the stream. So obviously, there's the big river here, and then there's this little one here. Now, I've got to say, the waterfall entrance to this is brilliant, I think. But basically, for anyone who's curious why I bothered to include this, actually, this is the place where Hammond gets himself killed in the book, so he decides, oh, I'll fall down this hill. Falls in here, tries to climb back up, and he gets eaten by compies because he's broken his ankle. 10 out of 10 entrepreneurship, everybody. 10 out of 10. And so we'll move on to... we'll save that to last. This is something I've just been working on like 10 minutes ago, so it's not done yet, but the outside's more or less done, so I can show you. This is the maintenance shed, which is not finished. But you'll get the idea from it. So, big, industrial, we've got all our stuff at the top. Daylight sensors, which are set to night, so it's going to be pitch black in there when we go in now. And yep, completely unfinished. All for the next episode. But it's cool. We haven't built Hammond's bungalow yet either. That's next thing to do. And now we'll move on to this, which is the visitor center, which I've based off a picture I found on one of the maps. We don't really have much to go on the visitor center from the books, and we don't have any actual pictures of it. So I went with the only picture that I could find of it from one of the maps, and I essentially adapted it to my own thing, and I think it turned out pretty well. Don't know what you think of the description, but yeah, little balcony here, sneak in. Now, I'd love to show you around this, but it isn't really finished. There's only 2 rooms currently. So we'll go in. We've got, as I said, all glass. Obviously, we couldn't do that in Minecraft. We've got the doors. Wanted to put a T-Rex skull in here, but it would have been too big, so I had to make do with a raptor. 2 staircases. You can go up here, and you can fall from the floor. The lab, I think, is going to be here. I could be wrong. I'm still deciding. Where's the door? And down here, this is the garage. Not finished. The cars kept back here, but this is like where the guests in the book is where they like wait. The cars come past, and they jump in and they go on the tour. I was going to use the trackway that Jurassic Park has, but unfortunately, when you try to get the car up the hill, it doesn't really work. However, we can just drive it up, and I'm going to show you because I want something to do. So we'll give you the demonstration of how this is meant to work. So you come out, you pick someone up. I can't drive straight. Pick someone up, and then meow, and then there you go. You're out. And then I ran over an ocelot, but we'll ignore that. So that's the idea of it, guys, and that is pretty much everything. No, wait, there's one more thing. One more thing before we're done. All the way down here. The ocelot fields is enough here to frickin' feed a T-Rex for a year. On the topic of feeding T-Rexes for a year, once I find him, don't tell me he's starved now that I've come over here. He will have, won't he? Yep. I was going to say, essentially, there was a T-Rex here. And I was going to be like, oh, there he is. This guy. Obviously, if you remember him from the last video. Somehow, he's still alive. The other one was dead in, like, a couple of days from eating ocelots and nothing else. Somehow, this one's still alive. I'm going to check his hunger, because he should be dead. He should have starved to death long ago. But he hasn't. Let's have a look-see. Hunger. Yeah. I guess ocelots are enough for you. They just weren't for your companion. And so that's the end of that, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.